Hello everyone and welcome back to our MyEco B1, B2 Intermediate Level English lessons. The topic of our 14th lesson is present perfect tense versus simple past tense. So, let's begin. In this lesson, we're going to compare the simple past tense with the present perfect tense, because sometimes people can confuse the two, but they are used in different situations. Let's have a look starting with the simple past tense. The simple past tense tells us the story of an action or situation in time with details that happened in the past. For example, in 1832, Robert Anderson developed the first electric vehicle. Here, we have the action as well as the time it took place being told. On the opposite side, with present perfect tense, we have an action or situation with an indefinite time in the past, meaning we don't know the time that it took place. The action or the situation is the most important piece of information we are given. For example, Tommy has helped us to do the task before. When Tommy helped us is not important, but the action of him helping us is. Another difference between simple past and present perfect is that the action or the situation in the simple past is complete and finished. It has no effect on the now. For example, we swam every day in our last vacation. We swam every day in our last vacation. The action being explained here is just a part of the story. It has no effect on today. However, with the present perfect tense, actions of the past that happened in the past can affect current situations. For example, he has written realistic songs. They are very famous. This shows the actions that began in the past and still have an effect in the present situation. They are very famous, meaning they are very famous now. These show the two main differences between simple past and present perfect tense. Now, let's look at this activity together to make sure we all understand. Here we have a paragraph and we're going to fill in the verbs with the correct form, either simple past or present perfect. Let's begin. Jenny is a journalist and she has written in one of the most popular newspapers in London for 7 years. In this sentence, I used present perfect because it's an action that began in the past and still has an effect in the current situation. She is still writing in one of the most popular newspapers. Let's carry on. She started her job in 2006 and she has worked there since then. Started the job in 2006, an action in the past with a specific time, and has worked there since then. So from 2006 up until now, she was working there. She was in Liverpool before she moved to London for this job. I used past tense because actions in the past with no effect now. She wrote short articles in a small magazine there. Again, a past action. When she came to London, she decided to become a professional journalist and has attended several seminars in her own profession so far. So far shows us effect on the present situation, so present perfect. She has never stopped learning and developing herself, and she is one of the most read journalists in London. And now our 14th lesson on the present perfect is complete. Now you can start working on the questions, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.